welcome to another episode of Under the Sink Show. This is a place where we stash away our tasks, our responsibilities, our problems, our memories, anything really. I'm extremely happy that you're able to join us again today, and I hope that you are happy. Like by default, you're already happy because I can't make you happy. Thank you. Hello and happy Tuesday, everyone. I am recording this an hour before I am publishing it or posting it on Spotify and on YouTube. I changed my mind regarding the intro because I was just yapping nonsense, and I just thought that did not have any value at all. I would like to start with the note that miracles happen when you believe, and miracles do happen when you are desperate, because this is a very unique episode. And by unique, I mean there was just a lot of cramming, a lot of procrastinating, a lot of lost audio, a lot of technology issues that even I wasn't confident. And at the very last moment, I only discovered all of these mishaps on Sunday, which is like 2 days before the release date. So, yeah, this episode might be cut at a very strange note. It might sound like it's not a completely closed loop, but I did my best, okay? Me and my team, and by me and my team, me, and my cat, did my very best to make it cohesive as possible. And regardless of all the tech issues, honestly, you wouldn't think about those things. And regardless of all the tech issues, honestly, it's not even a big deal because our guest is an amazing person. Her name is Aira Calina. She is the greatest person I've ever met in my life. She is the person behind Studio Mojo. She is the vocalist of Sad Day Assistance. She is extremely smart, talented, funny. I don't know what to say. She is just amazing. And I guess I'm so excited for you to meet her. So, Ira, hi.
Hi, Kyla.
Hi, welcome to the sink.
Wow, it's nice in here.
Wow. Welcome, Ira. Welcome to the sink. How are you feeling today? What did you do before all this? What did I witness?
Oh, okay. So, do you want the long answer or the Yeah, I'm just gonna answer it.
Yes.
So I'm feeling excited because this is one of the very few legitimate reasons to yap.
Yes.
First, actually excused and encouraged. So yeah, excited, but also excited with a tinge of nerves because I don't know what to expect, and that's crazy. So prior to this, I was just building a restaurant on Sims 4. Shameless plug, it's non-existent yet. So, but yeah, we're planning to set up like a Twitch stream just to build houses and buildings on Sims 4 with Isa and
Yes.
maybe Fiona of She Must Be Dreaming. Shout out. And ikaw said, oops.
The restaurant, was it a challenge or was it just
No.
I'm gonna build a restaurant today?
Okay, so it's a new family that I made. And I just wanted them to have like a passive income, so I built them a restaurant.
I didn't know that you can create a restaurant in the house, or is it like a pack?
Okay, so not in the house, but I created like a separate building, like in another lot. But with the upcoming, with the upcoming pack, which is business and blah blah blah, that pack coming
What does
in
that work?
March.
Oh, there's an upcoming pack.
Yes, so you can na. So that used to be my dream, diba? Nga, like the house at the
Yeah.
second floor, and then first floor is where the business is. You can already do that. So what do you call that? Multi-type? lot, but
Amazing.
also like it can be like a legit family business because like you can hire your own family to do stuff.
Okay, now that we're in the topic of Sims, let's
Okay.
just talk about Sims for a while. What is the type of family that you don't want to leave? Because there was a family that I had that I accidentally deleted. Spoiler alert. I actually deleted that family, but I felt like that was the best family ever because I
Okay, so I really like the autonomy feature on Sims, no, because like you can start conditioning them, and then later on they're gonna keep doing stuff like on their own. So the first family that I created, the first ever, that was really cute because I think it got to the the grandparents, or meaning like the original couple. They died,
yeah.
and then I like brought them back to life because like I was just too attached. And I guess the qualities that want are like I want them just to be super loving. Whoa, because I made a functional family. I think that's what I want.
I did not ask for this.
Me neither.
Yeah, I haven't even asked you like what's under your sink, and then you give me with that bomb. Like some people are detached from it, and then like my sim is crazy, and it murders people, and like they have a basement with creepy things. Like that's cool, but like I wish I can do that. I can't
Yes.
do that. I'm scared.
Same. Like I like when you come across mga posts on FB, right? So like in Sims
Yeah.
groups, like they'd be okay. So my Sim was doing this, and like all of a sudden he came, blah blah blah, and like, am I too controlling then? But no, if I leave them alone, they're just loving. So that's
Yes.
it's crazy to think about.
I am not in that part of the game now, realizing that it's a game. I'm still always detached, even in Chat GPT. Like right, because Ira and I like talking to Chat GPT, and even Chat GPT. I know that it's AI. I know
Yeah.
that it doesn't have feelings.
Yeah.
But I still treat it as a person.
Yes. Maybe it's just in our nature to like treat everybody like nicely. Um like I
Yeah.
say sorry to ChatGPT. I apologize.
Same.
Right?
Same.
And I mean that's not to say na kanang like I mean that in my opinion that shouldn't like mean nga kanang we're stupid or naive to be doing that. It's just kinda getting it's excuse me, since it's in our nature, like it's bound to happen. And by it I mean like being kind,
Yeah.
because like no matter what or who you're talking if that's what you are, then that's what you are.
I was talking about my to my workmates the other day of how we are making ChatGPT just us, just another us that we are training.
You're right. So they're just mini me's. So like in this
Yeah.
generation, in this like day and time where most of us, or like most of the people our age, are reluctant to like build families, have children. We have
Yes.
ChatGPT.
In a way, ChatGPT is just us. So if you think ChatGPT is stupid, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, right?
So like, ganing memes sa Scooby Doo where like, okay, let's see the imposter,
They're
and then
unraveling.
it's just you.
Yes, yes, it's you.
It's just you.
Ira, what is under your sink? I changed the question, by the way. It was, what are you avoiding too?
Yeah.
What is under your sink?
Okay, so are we still like talking in metaphors or
In metaphors.
Metaphors
Unless you
now.
wanna talk about your sink, literally, if there's something new.
actually yeah, because we just finished doing groceries gapon, so we got new stuff down there, and like we found one cockroach, and I think the cockroach symbolizes So it's an incomplete realization, but diba? So last night we bought new stuff. So like we bought two big packs of dishwashing liquid, and then like when I put them under the sink last night, I saw that there was still one left.
Of this dishwashing liquid.
Yeah, the same. So I was just
So
hoarding.
now you have 3.
Yeah, now 3, and then I think in a way I'm still trying to figure it out. It also kind of is similar to the sink, like the metaphorical sink, in that we forget things and then like add to them. It's not as
No, I get-
profound.
Yes, I
as
get
I
it
was
though.
hoping.
It's kind of like that meme na how do you know if you have dementia and then like you see that it's purple. But in a more profound way, however you want to say that.
I'm sure there's a meaning there somewhere. Okay, so what's under my sink? That's really, really hard. I think I should have not listened to Isa's to Isa's
No, it's
episode.
fine.
Okay, so it's not under the sink, but you know how it's just always around the sink,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because meaning okay, so that to say that I'm aware it's a problem, but at the same time I just have been ignoring it. So yeah, maybe in a way it's under the sink, like when it has to be under the sink, like when I'm talking to people, when I'm facing people, but like when they all leave my house, I'm just gonna get it back from under the sink and put it where the dishes are.
Yeah.
So
But what is
that
that?
is yeah, that is
Yeah.
just my lack of discipline. And I mean to say in everything, like ever since I was a child, like I've never been one to like submit assignment, and teachers would like hate me, but they also love me. So like it's
Yeah.
a struggle for them because like they want to like me. Like I can feel that, and my classmates would be teasing kanang teachers that, which I'm not, by the way. I'm just really smart like that, I guess.
Yeah,
But
like, it's not your fault.
but yeah, so and when I was in 5th grade, I remember somebody, like a classmate, telling me like, grade 5, imagine. And then she just told me, bright man si Aira, tapulan lang. And like, I'm not proud of it, but it just got carried over through all the years until now. And for context, diba, I have Studio Mojo, and
Yeah.
Studio Mojo is making me, or it's giving me that semblance of discipline that I've never had like my whole life. Because like I'm actually talking to people. Like when I set deadlines, it's not for grades. It's not for
Yeah.
marks on my report card. I'm actually setting deadlines because I have to deliver them to someone. And this is not for work either. Like, let's say I used to write content to like freelance, and in the beginning I'd be so like passionate about it, and then like towards the end I'm gonna lose all interest, and then I start like missing the deadlines because I know that there isn't really like an impact. Maybe for their company there is, of course, but it's really just SEO numbers and everything like that. So I guess it was never really, I never really felt like there was a real importance to that. Whereas in Studio Mojo, like I'm actually creating an event for somebody, and it's gonna happen on this date. So yes, if I wanna avoid all those headaches like in the week leading to the thing, then I'd have to finish everything the week prior. So it's not like I'm just doing it because there's a deadline. I'm actually doing it because I love it. So I guess that's what Studio Mojo is giving to me, discipline, because that's what I don't have. Like outside Studio Mojo, like even until now, I still struggle with consistency, and like it's not even just deadlines. It's not even just housework. although that's a huge part. It's also in basically everything that I do. So discipline is just like a, let's say, so discipline is the planet, and then the country is
Jupiter.
People-
and,
people-
and then there's more. And then there's a man named.
yeah. Actually, I could like
Yeah.
if you would let me yap until like 12 midnight. I
Yeah.
probably could name it. But yeah, I think I could liken it to, let's say, the earth is a metaphor for my people pleasing. Oh, no, my lack of discipline in all things. And then the continent is people pleasing. And then the country is saying no or having trouble saying no. So, it's layered. There's
Yeah.
3 facets to it. I'm sure there's more, but like, yeah, just like there are so many continents, so many, just 7. But how like there's multiple.
lot.
It is a lot, no? But yeah, how there's like different stuff. But like, I guess that's the main thing. Then my people pleasing, which stems from my lack of discipline in many things. But yeah, okay. So I'll try not to dwell too much on my lack of discipline because yeah, I want to talk about the people pleasing. That makes sense.
We can talk about anything.
Okay. So yeah, so the lack of discipline, that's something na I've always struggled with. And why is that? I don't really want to.
You're running. You're running everything on your own. I love it.
I am so sorry.
And why is that? And why is that, Ira? But yeah, go on. I love you.
Yeah, okay. So I think, so I don't want to play the victim card, but I've just always been left alone, but like not in a bad way, okay? I've just always been independent, not even forced to be independent. It's just how life
Also, you're
has
an only
always
child.
been.
Yeah.
I was an only child, and my mom first left for India when I was 11. Oh, okay, no, she first started leaving for India, meaning it was regular until she finally like stayed there for good when I was 12. But prior to that, she was in the show business. She was in the entertainment industry, which you would know is very time
Yeah.
not time consuming, but it asks for so much of your time. Wait, just a disclaimer, I don't have any resentment for that childhood. In fact, I'm happy that it's that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like I just never had somebody who would remind me to take care of my responsibilities. If I feel
there was no one. There was no one like you should wash the dishes. You should do the. Yeah.
yes,
Okay, I get it.
never.
Yeah.
So it always has been like if I want to do something and if I feel good about doing it, then I'm doing it. So let's say I'm a very lazy person. So I'm supposed to be cleaning the house. I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm not feeling good about it yet. So I'm just gonna lay down, and that results to, like a cluttered home or something. I am trying to really fix that about me. And the people pleasing part, I am actually proud to say, it's something that I have started to kind of steer away from.
It's not necessarily you have to fix something for yourself because it's kind of like I never thought of it that way on like your POV, which was really nice. No one was telling you what to do, which was totally the opposite from my childhood. I was always told what to do, and then it resulted to me people pleasing, but now a different version of people pleasing, which is where I have to please. Yes, you were saying go.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say, okay, diba? So like, I grew up with it just being me and my mother. You know how like I was already born into that kind of lifestyle, so I've never had this like basis basis to saying oh no, she's not being a good parent, because she's always been like that, and I've never felt kulang ever. But yeah, moving forward to 2012, when I was 12 years old, yeah, when she really lived in India for good. That was when it was a 360 would be just A to A, so
Yes.
it's 180.
180.
So it's like the complete opposite of the lifestyle that I had with my mom. Without going into too much tale, it was just opposite. So I did not have anyone tell me what to do, and then all of a sudden it's the opposite.
Yeah, like someone is telling you to do, which is your grandmother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was crazy intense. Okay, so yeah, oh my god, this is intense. Did not expect this. Are sinks always this
I feel
full?
like a sink is, I feel like a sink is, that's why the call to action in my in the ending of each episode is like someone telling me what under the sink means to them, because it could really mean anything, right? It could be like a hidden talent that you just that was
Yeah.
just there, or like it could be like a treasure. Like even though there is a pre-planned topic or outline in my head, the challenge for me now is to actually listen to whoever I'm talking to, and then a choice to abandon what was planned, or to just to actually go and improvise now on what actually are we talking about. Sometimes I find out things about you, sometimes I find out things about me that I didn't know. Oh, I also didn't know that.
That's
Yeah.
This is crazy. Thank you so much for doing this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish that little part because like it was really vague, and I don't want people to think. Wow, people. I don't want anyone to think really illy about like my family, because like my family is really colorful. Like about like hello, but so yeah, it was just a really different because it's 180 not change.
Yeah.
But so what? It's just that. Except in my case, it was a change that I always find myself wanting to steer away from because it was just a very dark moment in my life.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it.
So why would I subconsciously want to associate myself with the things that I experienced during that period of my life? So maybe, and I hope this is not coming off as me making excuses, because I really don't know if I'm making excuses or not. But it just feels like this is also a result of that. I really don't want to picture that part of my life where yeah, I'm finally being told what to do. I'm finally being disciplined. But it's just not pretty. So like I've always wanted to abandon it. I guess in a way this is connected to my people pleasing tendencies, because during that period in my life, I try to please people because I don't want them to have ill assumptions about me. I guess this is also, I'm trying not to stray off like topic too much, but it's both nature and nurture. So it's both me and it's also the way I was raised. So as a result, I am this person, struggling to, or at least I used to, because again, I've I've made like record changes in the way I do things. But yeah, it's just a result of mixing the person that I am and the environment that I had to either grow up in, mature in, endure, and yeah. Ew, people pleasing.
I think that for me, I think there is nothing wrong with someone. I think there is something wrong with how everybody is expecting things like you should be like this because this is what we're used to, or like blah blah blah. But what if there is something on your brain or like something on your body that is just, it's kind of like hormones where you can't control it in a way. So that's why it's hard for me to, I mean, before it was easy, like, you know, before my massive experiences in my life. Like, I was always like, this person is lazy, this person is mean, this person. And I've always saw people as like, okay, lazy, lacks discipline, people pleaser, blah, 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 blah. And then I never gave them a chance na they're not one dimensional, I guess. And by that, I mean, there is something that person doesn't know about themselves, and you don't know about that person, which is just a nature thing that we can't explain yet. So maybe we're saying that, oh, there's something wrong about me because I lack discipline, or like I've been hurt or stuff like that. But what if, like, okay, like maybe you're just your own person, and then other stuff is just society's expectation of you should work hard or you should be disciplined.
I agree. I do like 100%.
Yeah. Even you mentioned earlier that you don't want people to think that you are thinking ill of your family and blah blah blah. That is also the problem, because even my family, and then I adjust. There is a real way of saying things,
Yeah.
and then what's stopping us to express is just what we know people think is normal.
It still is people pleasing.
Yeah, right. So
Whoa,
like,
oh my
it's
god.
circling back to ChatGPT. It's kind of like that. So like, we treat ChatGPT as a human person, where we are kind to them because we don't want ChatGPT to think that we're mean and like and fight. And I mean, like, and like, I want them to have the human experience.
Yeah, because what if my chat GPT talks to your chat GPT? And
Yeah,
they'd be
and they're talking about their.
Kyla's so mean. And Ira's so
She's
stupid.
weird.
To try and encapsulate everything into like
Yeah.
one capsule.
Yes.
So, I guess, yeah. So I always have had that problem of being a people pleaser, because I've always been shunned. I used to be told off even if I never did anything wrong, and now I guess that's just a result of the platforms that I've started stacking on top of each other, just so I could meet this certain expectation. And like, I guess the platforms are really sturdy. Now they're still very much alive till now. And like I said, I've made progress, like significant progress, I would say, because I used to never be able to like do so many of the things that I've. But yeah, it's a constant effort of brushing, or no, sweeping that away from me.
Well, there you go. That was the remnants of the recording. It was just really awkward because wasn't able to say goodbye and then thank her for being my guest. So, Ira, I know that you're listening. Thank you for being my guest. I had a really great conversation with you. So many breakthroughs. I'm kind of sad that we weren't able to retrieve the audio, but I think in real life we did feel better after the conversation. That was just a really magical conversation. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And speaking of magic, Studio Mojo, aka Ira, they have a gig on the 20th of March, at Moe's, and that's in QC. So we have Kate Livewire, The Stones, She Must Be Dreaming, Lou, Lovely Loser, Picoy, Title, and One Click Straight is playing. That's a Thursday night, and I hope you guys stop by. It's gonna be a fun night. I'm there, Ira's there, and Isa's there. So that's cool. Like, we were all gathered there. But yeah, I guess this is it. This is the end of the episode. Thank you again so much for supporting Under Listening Show. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the Love Club. And if you have things that you want to share, I am one email away. Thank you. Have a great week.